I'm going to be making some Parker House rolls. To start off with, I have the mixing bowl for my KitchenAid here. I added 2¼ teaspoons of instant yeast, 319 grams of bread flour, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and half a cup of instant mashed potato flakes. With the mashed potato flakes, make sure that the only ingredient in there is just dried out potatoes. And to that, we'll add about 10 ounces of warm milk. Shouldn't be hot or anything like that. It should just feel not cold, essentially, just barely warmer than room temperature. When I have it set up in my KitchenAid, I'm going to put on my dough hook and we'll get started. Alright, so I'm going to go add the milk to this. And we're going to knead this until it makes a nice smooth dough. The dough will be quite tough, but that's why we're using the stand mixer for this. Okay, so it's been like a few minutes here. The dough looks pretty smooth and elastic, as you can tell. So we're going to add our 4 tablespoons of butter and 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Should be softened at room temperature. Just gotta dump all that in there, and then we'll continue kneading until everything's nice and incorporated. Alright, so we're back. The butter's been fully incorporated. Let's go take a look. Yep, no more butter just hanging around, so we're just going to take this off the dough hook. And we'll just put some plastic wrap over this mixing bowl, and we'll just let it set for about an hour or so till it doubles in size. And we'll come back and get the rest of it ready. Okay, so my dough has risen to about double its size. We're going to turn it out now into my work surface that's been floured. That'll work. Just gonna kind of pat it down flat. What I'm gonna do, fold the leftover, top, right, and bottom. Alright, we're gonna roll it out into approximately a 9 by 12. That's pretty close. Cut into three roughly equal sized portions. So we'll cut these into 4 so we kind of make squares. Alright, we'll go from there. Now we get this ready to put on the baking sheet. Press it down. Pull that over like that, so this long edge is over. The same thing here, off center. I'm just using a chopstick for this. Sorry, this isn't the prettiest thing in the world. I'm not the world's best baker, but I'm gonna try my best here. Alright, now I just put these on a baking sheet and we'll be ready. Alright, so I placed all the rolls onto a baking sheet with a piece of parchment paper on there. Covered everything with some plastic wrap. We're going to let it rise for another 30 minutes and we'll pop it in the oven. It'll be baking at 350 for approximately 25 minutes. Alright, we'll be back when we're ready to do that. Alright, so it's been 30 minutes. These things are done rising. I'm going to throw them in the oven. 350 for 25 minutes. Okay, so just pull these out of the oven. They look really good. I'll give them a try here in a little bit.
These things are pretty tasty. Definitely recommend making them.